some things we must do, or what are some things we mustn't do?
As a Muslim, they mustn't.
You mustn't.
Turn on the phone.
Yeah, you mustn't turn on your phone. Good. What else?
As a Muslim, we mustn't run.
You mustn't run. How about some things you must do?
As a Muslim, you must wash your hands.
Yeah, you must wash your hands. Good. And what else?
As a Muslim, you must be quiet.
Cool. You're doing great. Okay, so 2 years ago, what was she doing? And then now, what is she doing?
2 years ago, she cooking.
She was cooking, and now?
She's shopping.
She is. Okay, so 3 years ago,
3 years ago, she riding the bike.
she was riding a bike. And then now she's
Riding the car.
driving a car. Cool. All right. How about this one? Remember live and lives? So last year, lived in England, and now lives. Yeah, he lived in England, and now he lives in the USA. Cool. All right. Now we're going to compare 200 years ago in London, and then 50 years ago in London. We got buses, motorbikes, cars, trains, and planes. So what is the difference?
200 years ago, there were only motor and only car.
200 years ago, there wasn't any cars. Perfect. All right. How about, you want to try to do one of these?
50 years ago,
There was.
planes in London.
There was planes in London. Good job. Yeah. How about one more for 200 years ago?
200 years ago, there
Wasn't. Okay.
only trains.
There wasn't any trees. Good job. Yeah. Okay. So John. What does John do every day?
John gets up at 6 o'clock.
He does. And then
He has breakfast and gets dressed at 6:50.
15? Yeah, you're doing great. All right, so how about this? What does he do at 10:30? It's kind of tough.
He
Has
has lunch at
10,
6:30.
10:30. Yeah, okay. So, what does he do here?
He dinner
Dinner?
7:45.
6:45. That's okay. So then after dinner, what does he do here?
He watches TV.
Watches.
TV at 7:50.
8:50. He watches it, and then finally, what does he do? Goes to bed at 10 o'clock. Okay, so on Friday, Tim goes to the zoo. What happens on Saturday? Michael goes to the library. How about Sunday? What happens? Rose goes. Yeah, it rhymes. Rose goes. And how about Monday? Now, what is Billy going to do this afternoon?
This afternoon, Billy is going to play basketball.
Play basketball. Yeah, and what's he going to do tomorrow?
Tomorrow, he is going
Well,
to museum.
Museum? How about this one? What is he going to do next year?
This year, he is going to the UK.
He's going to, yeah, or fly to the UK or going to the UK. No, you're doing great. Look, we're almost done. So, longer, straighter, taller, shorter, we're comparing faster, slower, cleaner. So, how about the dress and the dress?
The dress is longer than the green t-shirt.
The red dress is longer than the red tee. Yeah, awesome. How about this one? The rocket in the airplane?
The rocket is bigger than the plane.
Okay, it's bigger. Yeah. So here we got a blue chair and a brown chair.
The blue chair is shorter than the
Softer.
brown chair.
Yeah, it's softer. You're doing great. All right, this is the last one. So, lessons for math. We got lesson A, lesson B, lesson C, D, and E. So, some are hard, some are harder, some are hardest. How would you compare any of these lessons?
Lesson C is difficult than the lesson B.
Lesson C is more difficult. Yes, I agree. Yeah, because it's the hardest. How about in the middle?
Lesson A is easier than the lesson B.
Lesson A is easier. Can you do one more? Because you're doing really well. Okay, that'll work. Guess what? You did a lot better than I thought you would. And you spoke very loud.